So, here we have a DVD package, the gift exchange package from DVDJunky for myself. And now it's time to dig into it. Figured with the scissors would make at least this first part easier. That made it very easy. So the first thing we have is a plastic bag from Westlake Ace Hardware Store. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Although I say that jokingly, but the truth of the matter is with the bag ban here in Austin, that could be quite useful. So we've got some Pim's Raspberry Framboise European biscuits. Well, I don't want to try and pronounce that because I'll get it wrong. I'm not even sure what these are. It should be interesting to try. And then we got some Dove milk chocolate. I actually don't think I've had this kind specifically, so that should be quite nice. Ooh, a Walmart plastic bag. Perfect. Over here we have the usual suspects. Let's see. On Blu-ray. Intriguing. I've not seen it before. I don't even really know what it's about. It's probably about the usual suspects doing their usual things. Over here, we've got Return to Oz. Now there's an interestingly, what's the word? Maybe a subtly creepy or really creepy sort of thing. I don't know. It's always been one of those things that some people I've seen who talk about it kind of recall it being very, let's see, we'll read this little letter from us. They recall it with some degree of, things that scared them. Sort of like the air conditioner from Brave Little Toaster, except I don't know the ages. Fifth Element, of course, is been a really needed addition to the collection for a while now. This one's excellent to have. What is this? Hot Fuzz. Don't know much about it, but it's a new comedy from the guys who created Shaun of the Dead, a movie I always intended to watch. So by extension, I guess you could say I intended to watch Hot Fuzz as well. Maybe. Very nice. Man on Wire. This one, I don't even have any idea. Stepped on wire. Illegally rigged between the New York World Trade Center's Twin Towers. After dancing for nearly an hour on the wire, he was arrested, taken for evaluation, and brought to jail before he was finally released. So I think this is probably a documentary movie sort of thing about a guy who decided to do something interesting. Cube. Let's see. Yeah, I do think I've read about this movie on Wikipedia. I've been quite curious about actually watching it, if this is. Yeah. 6 ordinary strangers awaken to find themselves in a seemingly endless maze of interlocking cubicle chambers. Yeah, that's right. And I think a later sequel was maybe Hypercube. So this is an interesting addition. Children of Men. The last days of the human race. No child has been born for 18 years. He must protect our only hope. Interesting. Actually, I think the front here did enough of a good job. Movie I don't know if I've even heard about, but very interesting. I think I've seen the front of this one before, about Schmidt. It's Jack Nicholson, except he doesn't look crazy, so I don't know what to think about this one. It's about to experience a bittersweet slice of life. Newly retired, he and his wife have big plans to see America, but an unexpected twist changed everything. Now he's determined to stop his daughter's wedding to an underachieving waterbed salesman. There we go. Interesting. gosh. This one got re-released kind of recently, so hopefully it was pretty affordable. But this one, well, that one has at least one incredibly thought-provoking creepy scene, which actually brings it very much in line with Return to Oz. These are kind of a good matched pair, and maybe there's other things like that hidden in here. Or maybe these are just a bunch of really good movies that I've just either never experienced or didn't add to the collection. Actually, I think The Fifth Element's the only one of these I've watched before, so now I've got a lot of interesting things to explore. Nice. Here we've got a letter. Hello there, Gigafrost. I apologize for taking so long to get these to you. I certainly hope you enjoy everything. I attempted to get an array of movies that I love and think you will also enjoy. The only one I've not seen is The Adventures of Mark Twain, and it's on my wish list. I can't wait to see your video and thoughts on this. DVDJunky. Well, DVDJunky, this has been a very interesting edition. At least, let me see. The good way to summarize, we got two things. No. We got 5 things I've not heard of, which should be very interesting to explore. 3 things which I've never watched, but have always been quite curious about, and 1 that I've seen before, and it's a good classic. So, thank you, DVDJunky.